Oh my God. If you were doing your own review of the year, what would you put on the front cover?
The grub that was eating biscuits on my windowsill.
Right. That's just a little bit more up there for you than the capturing of Saddam Hussein and his sentencing to death.
Just because, you know, it's I never thought I'd see that this year.
So what exactly...
What, the capture of Saddam or the grub?
No, the grub.
The grub.
It was just, I was there on the computer, I was having a cup of tea and a biscuit, I put the biscuit on the windowsill, I sort of picked it up.
Why would you do that?
Why
would you put a biscuit on a windowsill?
Because I'm sat next to the windowsill.
It's like something from a cartoon. I put the pie on the windowsill to cool down.
Yeah.
No,
And some ruffians stole it.
Yeah.
So I was eating that, and I was enjoying it, put the rest of it back down for like the next half of the cup of tea, and I saw...
Planned out. This is... I bet... Well, we read about this later in the diary.
So, and then I saw just like a little crumb moving. I was like, what's going on there?
Yeah.
So I looked down closer, and there's an insect that is see-through, but with legs, and just sort of running off with a crumb into like a little hole. And then when I looked, I noticed there was loads of these little see-through things, and they were obviously all like, "Oh, I got biscuit," and
that's exactly what they were saying.
We got
biscuits over here.
but I can't, that, what was it,
target
like I say, it was amazing because it was they're miles away from what I'm about, and yet
Not that far.
but they still like a bit of biscuit, and it was just weird that happened. I never thought that would happen in 2006, and that's
You never thought that would happen in 2006.
that's what's nice, isn't
blown
it? That's
his
what's
mind.
nice about the the nature of the world. You know, we can invent iPods, we can bring out better vacuum cleaners, but at the end of the day, you can't make nature up. And to see this see-through thing
You do.
eating a biscuit,
blow your
that's
mind?
where I've sort of gone this year. I'd say out of anything, I've sort of gone out of my way to learn more stuff about weird stuff that's out
But I don't
there.
know what you've learned. You've learned that
A creature which you can't even identify or
you
name.
don't know, right? You don't know what it is, right? Looked like it nicked a bit of crumb. I don't know what knowledge is that. What is that? How is that useful?
Just because everything is changing.
But it's not useful. It's not useful to you, and it's not useful to anyone. You can't pass on that as knowledge because we don't know what it was,
But Carl
or where
thinks,
it happened, or why it happened.
But Rick, Carl thinks that the grub has an inkling, has a taste for McVitie's in the same way that Carl does. That's why
Yeah.
he's from Meggs. He's thinking, I can't believe it. We both love hobnobs.
As
It's
opposed to it just being
extraordinary.
taking the
He would have
starch
eaten
from the
anything.
flour.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
But what I'm saying is that these things have been around for years,
Yes.
maybe longer than us,
Yes.
right? Now, their life isn't changing in the way that ours have. They still live in a little crack in the wall,
Yeah.
but they're eating biscuit. And that was never meant to